It's me again. It's me again. Man, I haven't been here in like 3 weeks, bro. It's a long story. I've been through it. I've been through the mud and back. Let me go ahead and make this poll. Did you learn something new this week? Oh, no, sorry. Better question. Did you tell me something new that you learned? This week? And give this video a like. Okay. Did I live stream last week? Nah, I didn't live stream like the past 2 or 3 weeks, bro. It's a long story. You might have not been able to tell, but I've been not extremely, let me stop exaggerating. I've been sick for like the last couple days. And you're probably like, what does that have to do with the stream last week? Last week, I had to do something. I had to do a lot of driving because I had to get this dog to the airport early in the morning to ship him off to Hawaii. Well, we missed the fucking flight. So then I had to wake up again the next night. And that was Sunday. That's why I didn't do it. I missed the flight Sunday. Or I didn't get there at the time that they wanted me to. I missed what's the word I'm looking for? The cutoff time. So then I had to wake up the next morning, rebook the flight. I did that. So that was 2 nights in a row that I got like no sleep, bro. And so my immune system was kind of just in the gutter. And me being stupid, I kept working out the same way. I should have like taken a day of rest or something like that, but I just worked out as hard as I always do. And yeah, a couple days ago, I got out the sauna and I was like, man, I don't feel good, bro. And I wear this strap right here 24/7 for the most part. I don't shower with it on, but I pretty much wear it 24/7. It tracks my heart rate, my respiratory rate, my skin temperature, and everything, right? And then every day I wake up, it gives me a percentage of recovery that I'm at. And so I usually get pretty decent sleep, and I'm always in like the green, so I'm always like 80 to 100% recovered. Bro, I woke up Thursday and that shit was on 1%. It was red. My app sent me a skull, bro. And it was like, you joined a rare club of 1% recovery. My heart rate, my resting heart rate and my sleep was up from like the normal like low 50s to almost 90, bro. My respiratory rate was super high. My skin temperature was up. So I tested negative for COVID. I really don't know what it was, but like, bro, the day before yesterday, I couldn't even move, bro. Like I was in the bed all day, bro. Bones, like I would get up to use the bathroom and it felt like my bones were gonna break, bro. Like not from the surgery, like literally everything. I'm talking about putting my hand down on the bed to roll over. I just be like, like my legs. I mean my elbows, bro. Like it was bad, but I kept testing negative for COVID, so I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I'm over it now, so I'm back. Marianne Nishwanger. Wait! Why did you scream wait? But anyways, yeah, D, that's why I didn't stream last week. And then a week before that, I'm pretty sure I was just being lazy, but I don't remember. But that's why I try not to miss. Because you miss one time, and then something happens, and then the next week something happens, and then you're like, damn, I haven't done nothing for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you're like, well, it's been a month, I might as well not even get back on. I think I told you before I had a YouTube channel before this, and that's basically what happened. Like it was a channel about different stuff, but you know, I want to say like 10K or so subscribers, maybe not that much. No, I might be lying. It might be like 8K or something, but I got busy that was way back when I was in college and I got busy and so much time had passed. So I was like, what's the point of posting on there anymore, bro? So I just leave it. I haven't messed with that channel. I just literally made a new channel. I swear around 2021, I was sick as fuck for 2 weeks. The sheets felt like concrete in my skin. Yeah, bro, that's literally how I felt. I literally told my wife that. I was like, yo, the sheets hurt. I don't know if you ever seen that Martin episode where he's like, these sheets hurt. That's how I felt. Green's a great color for you. I thought your name was Bill Cosby. That message was about to scare me. But thanks, though. Yeah, I remember you saying he was big time before now. I mean, I wouldn't say big time, but this ain't the first time I've done it. Mills says corn. Corn. But yeah, man. So I try to stay consistent, man. I try to get on here once a week, just because I know me, man. I go a couple weeks without doing something. I'm like, what's the point, man? Why even do it anymore? So that's why I actually, you know, I know for like the people that I subscribe to, I almost never comment on their stuff. I never I like their stuff, but I almost never comment on it. But every once in a while, I force myself to comment something. Because sometimes the only thing that makes me make another video is that somebody comments on my channel and they're like, oh, thanks for making this. I wish you had a video about this. And I'll be like, oh, I'll go make it right now, bro. But sometimes, like, if I go like long stretches without getting any comments, I just be like, I don't even know what to make a video about, bro. And then I just don't, bro. So it is what it is. Happy you feeling better, bro? Thanks, bro. Yeah, I would say like I'm pretty much over it. I still just chilled out today and didn't do anything. But I'll just get back to normal tomorrow. When I woke up, my app said I was like 75% recovered. It had me in the green today, so that was good. And I didn't need to really take any medicine today. So I feel decent. I almost didn't do this live stream, but like I said, I was like, nah, bro. I was like, if I skip another one, I'm gonna end up just never making one again. So I can't do that, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. But what usually happens is the more live streams I miss, the more I don't even know the words I'm looking for. But basically people will be like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna be on. Whereas like if I'm doing them consistently, I don't even have to post them. People will be like, oh, okay, on Sunday around this time I know he's gonna be on. So I always try to comment for the people I follow because it helps with the algo. I know it helps the creators. Yeah, facts. That's why I try to force myself to do it, bro. Because, like I said, I know how much it helps me. But sometimes I just be like, man, it was a good video, but I just feel like I just watched the video and you made it 6 months ago or something. I feel like what's the point of even commenting? But I still do it anyway. So I say like great video or something like that. But sometimes it feels weird, man. Sometimes it feels weird. And I also be thinking they're not reading this shit anyways. But then there's like me, I read all my comments. I read every single comment. There's never been, the only time I don't respond to comments is if I just truly think that there's nothing that I can say back to it. But I usually even try to say like, thanks for watching or something like that. But, or if somebody leaves a double comment, if they say like, oh, this was a dope video, and then they leave another comment and say, also this, that, and the other, then I just respond to one of the comments. But I read every comment. I don't get enough comments to be overwhelmed by them, so. And like I said, I respond to most of them. Only thing I don't do, and this is not because it's my fault really, I do not be responding to emails. But that's because I literally have, hold on, I'm about to look at it. 120,000 unread emails. You're probably thinking there's no way, but there's a way. The number on, like, I'm telling you, if you swipe up, you got the mailbox at the bottom. That shit says 120,800 something. I don't remember what the number is now. That's the red number on there, bro. That's not the amount of emails in my inbox. That's the unread ones, bro. I used to check every single email, and I don't know what happened, bro. Like, someone got a hold of my email, and I started getting promotional emails. And like one day, that shit was like at 300 something, and I was like, I can't check all these, bro. I can't even hit mark red on all these. I don't feel like it. And I just let it get out of hand, bro. And I just kept watching it go up. And once it got in the thousands, I was like, I don't care anymore, bro. I just ignore it. So because of that, I do try to open it like once a day and like see if someone sent an email that's not a promotional email. But it's so few and far in between that like it just sometimes like I'll go days without checking it, and then I won't know that someone sent me a real email. Like, bro, there's been times like I remember like right when I left Colombia, bro, I was checking my email because I was on a plane board. And I actually like went in the search bar and typed in Spanish. And someone sent me an email like 6 months before that. And they were like, hey yo, bro, like I'm going to Colombia at this time. And I was wondering if you could give me some tips with this. And I'm like, ah, damn, bro, I didn't even see this email. So I replied. I'm like, bro, it's 6 months later. I don't even know if you're alive anymore, bro. But I replied to the email and shit just so they know that I didn't ignore them. But yeah, email is a horrible way to reach me. I've like 8 months later, I've seen some people be like, yo, would you like to do an interview, podcast, blah, blah, blah. I would have said yeah, but I just didn't see it. So you ever thought to just start over with a new email? See, the thing is, I have multiple YouTube channels. Not even the old one I was telling you about. I have another boxing YouTube channel on top of that old one that I used to do music and stuff on. So I just have too many emails and stuff, bro. I got the email for the old channel. I got the email for this channel. I got the email for my boxing channel. And I just don't want to like be cycling between 4 different email addresses. Because I still do get important emails at this email address. But normally, like if it's for work or something like that, if it was like if I was like looking for something, the person would say I'm about to email you, or it would go to my important email address or my email, the important inbox thing. Yo, what's up, bro? How you living? Never seen you on this channel before. Breezy 4495. Damn, bro, you couldn't just pick a new name. You really went with 4495. Was there 4,494 people before you with that name, or do those numbers mean something to you? Are you like number 44 and you were born in 1995? Or did you just mash random buttons on the keyboard? I'm actually interested. But it's good that you're doing good, though. It's good to be good. That's how much subs I have? Oh, dope. Wait, you change it every time you get a sub or what? Because that would be crazy. And if that's, well, I'll wait for you to answer that. You literally change your name every time you get a sub, bro? Well, I'm guessing you probably do it on like a daily basis or something, not actually every time you get a new sub. And what are you gonna do when you're famous and you got 1 million subscribers, bro? You just gonna keep putting numbers on that joint? If I wasn't on my phone, I would look at your channel right now. What's your YouTube about, bro? I might subscribe. I might make you change your shit to 4496 right now, boy. Oh no, I can't subscribe from my phone. You lucky. But I can subscribe when I get off here. Well, you got 7 subscribers. This must be like a Twitch thing or something. Where you got 4495 subs at? Do 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 do. You tell me the platform and what's your content about. You might have a new sub, bro. You never know. I'm always lurking on the internet. I don't tell people where I be lurking at, but I be lurking in the deepest, darkest trenches of the internet. I'm a real stalker, bro. A real deal heavy stalker, bro. Sometimes people reply to me randomly on Twitter and they don't even know, bro. I click all the links in their bio. I be watching their YouTube videos and stuff. I'm like, is this a real person? Let me check out his life. I be watching. I have an old account. It got hacked, but I can still see what I got. So then you're never gonna change that number if it got hacked. It's stuck. 4495. Frozen in time. That's deep. You gotta stop living in the past, dog. You OCE Breezy 7. You OCE Breezy 7. What's your content about, bro? Fortnite, are you good? You made $1,000 on it. How you make $1,000? You want a tournament or something? Bro, I might have to start playing Fortnite. Shoot. How'd you make $1,000, bro? Oh, you nice like that. You in the tournaments. All right, all right. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I've never played Fortnite in my life. You know what? Actually, that's a lie. My nephews had it over here one time, and I literally played it for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, yeah, no. They were like, it's just like Call of Duty. But I was like, bruh, like, I don't know how to do this building stuff. It was way too crazy for me. So, shout out to you for being good at Fortnite. You the truth. Congrats on your $1,000. Hope you make 10,000 more. Peace out. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be on here at least until what is it, 9:12. I'm gonna try to stay on until 10 o'clock tonight. But like I just told y'all, I just got off of this sickness, so I'm pretty low energy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try to hold on though, especially if the conversation is good. Y'all know I always pull up and stay if the conversation is good, but you know, I'm gonna get sleepy if there ain't nobody on here. Do 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 do. D, you know what? Actually, you've been kind of quiet on WhatsApp, bro. Besides today, because you just replied. But I was just thinking, I'm like, you haven't really been that active the last couple of days. What's up, bro? What's going on? The group's pretty small now, actually, so I could definitely tell. Work been whooping your ass. I figured it was something like that. You're always pretty active, so I was like, damn. I got sick, bro, but I meant to actually be like, yo, you good over there, bro? Because you wasn't saying nothing. But yeah, the group's pretty small, so I can see when people are being active or not. It's two people in there I've been thinking about kicking out, but they're new. I don't want to kick nobody out that's new because they might be trying to get comfortable. So I'm like, I'm gonna give them a month. But you can't join the group and not say nothing for the entire month. That's crazy. I see the convos flowing and be far and late. I feel you. I feel you. Well, so I just need to personally at you and be like, this transcription is for D. So that whenever you read it, you can do it whenever you read it. Rich Patrick. You know what? Rich Patrick, I have a good memory. And I remember you. I remember you saying something inappropriate last time, but you know what? I believe in letting the past be the past. And I'm gonna let you live, bro. I'm gonna let you live. Today's a new day. It's a fresh start. You haven't said anything inappropriate today, and that's all that matters. But yeah, D, I got you. I will personally make you some transcription material. If you want it from a certain country or something, let me know, and then I will personally cater that to you, my friend. What did you say the other time? Uh, I don't remember exactly. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, we're letting the past be in the past. So we're not gonna think about what you said last time. All that matters is who you are today, Rich Patrick. You are getting a second chance at life. It's like going to college. How old are you, Rich Patrick? Don't lie either. Whenever you go to middle school, to high school, um, middle school to high school for sure, or high school to college, you got a chance to reinvent yourself, for better or for worse. Nobody really knew who you were in the past. And you can go to the new place and you can be a different person. This is like that. Oh, you're 12? Oh my God, you're so young, bro. Are you well, I don't see this is how far apart we are in age. I can't even think if 12 is high school or not. I believe 12 is middle school. Or else I wouldn't be like, you're like 12 years old. I say that to people when I think they're really young. All right, you're in middle school. When you go to high school, you have the chance to be whoever you want to be, bro. No matter like what you're going through right now in middle school, bro, you can go to high school and you can be a cool kid. If you're not already cool. If you're already cool, that's cool. You can stay cool. You can become undercover if you want to. You can just become a bookworm. You can literally do whatever you want to do because it's a whole new journey. And then you're going to do that again when you go to college. And then you're going to do that again when you get out of college. You're going to start a new phase of your life where people don't know you. They probably can't judge you for your past too much unless you have a criminal record. And you can just try to be something different instead of being weighed down by your past. So, like I said, we'll say this is high school for you. I was gonna say it's like college, but you haven't even been to high school yet. So you're getting in lots of trouble. Why, bro? Don't do that, man. You're gonna stress your parents out. Don't get into trouble, bro. It's not worth it. Fights? Why are you fighting though, bro? What is that like? Why is that happening? And I don't even want to know why you're snorting candy rockets. It sounds like you like attention. But maybe we need to know why you want so much attention. Maybe you're not getting enough attention at home. It's very possible. Fighting is not good, bro. If you want to fight, you should go to a boxing gym. Go to an MMA gym. There's trainers there like me. I love training people and fighting, bro. Maybe you're going to be the next champion of the world, bro. Why don't you take your talents and put them to good use? Don't fight people at school, bro. Go be the next champion. What country am I in? I'm in the United States, bro. What country are you in? Your name's Rich Patrick. I feel like you gotta be in the United States. If you're in the UK or Australia, I'll be really surprised. Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, okay. You're in Toronto or what? Bro, nobody cares where you live, bro. Nobody's watching you. If you say where you live, we're not gonna come find you, bro. But it's okay. Not Toronto, so Montreal. Okay, well, go find you a gym. There's got to be an MMA gym near you. Go do it, man. You scared of me, bro? I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm in Texas, bro. I can't get to you right now. That would take me a couple hours at least. But yeah, man, just go do something positive with your aggression. There's lots of people that came from trouble places that turn that aggression into something good. You can make yourself some money potentially, but at a bare minimum, you will stop getting in trouble at school. And plus, like when you know you can fight, when you know you have the power to hurt someone, it makes you less likely to do it because you're just like, bro, it's not even worth it. Like right now, it's crazy. Well, I mean, I was being honest. But yeah, man. Don't make people's lives harder than it has to be, man. Teachers already got it hard enough, man. All the school staff has it hard enough. Everybody's just trying to get by, bro. So you getting in trouble makes everybody's life more difficult. Your parents, the staff, everybody, bro. I get in fights because I'm in a bad group of friends. But that's partially your fault, though. Because you're smart enough to recognize that you're in a bad group of friends. A lot of people can't even recognize that their friends are bad, right? So that means you're a very intelligent kid. You say, dang, like, my friend group is not the best. Now it's up to you to either separate yourself or influence those friends to be better, you know? Um, you can stand up, bro. You can be that guy. You know, like, people listen to people that they respect, you know? So all you gotta do is just stand up and just be like, hey, we're not doing that anymore. We're not fighting for no reason. These are the only reasons we fight from now on. And if anybody has a problem with that, then fight me right now. That's all you gotta do. They like dirt biking and fighting. Dirt biking is cool. Dirt biking is not the same as fighting. And like I said, if y'all want to fight so bad, go sign up for a gym, bro. You'll be cool. People will celebrate you for fighting if you do it as a sport. Instead of potentially. Here's the thing, I'm going to tell you something because I've been there. Right now, you're 12, fighting is cool. When you're 14, fighting is not so cool. People get upset about it. When you're 16, when you're 18, that's when people call the police. So it quickly becomes, a big legal deal. One day it's just like, oh, who cares? It's just a fight. The next day, like, you go to jail. So it's better to stop it while you can. But like I said, man, dirt biking is cool. That's a sport too. There's a girl I like and I act really stupid around her. Yeah, that's called hormones, bro. That's normal. But you know, try not to do that. It's not worth it. Just be yourself, man. The real you is probably cooler than the stupid you. Am I married? Yes, I'm married. Trust me, I've been through everything that you're going through and gonna go through. Trust me. Say hi to my wife. She's in the other room. Actually, she might be watching the stream. I don't know. Sometimes she watches, sometimes she doesn't. Man, this reminds me of when I was your age and old dude used to try to talk to me about stuff. And I'd be like, yeah, bro, sure. And they'll be like, one day you're going to be my age. And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm never going to be that old. And now I'm not old. It feels good to get old, though. Regardless of what people say, people want to be young so bad, man. I love getting older. Like, I genuinely love getting older. It feels good to be making it through life. And it feels good to... There's some things that you could be smart enough to know something when you're 12. But people won't listen to you because you're 12. So you get old enough and people will actually listen to you. Can other people start chatting in the chat? Well, there's not that many people here, man. Rich T or King TV, he's here. But I was talking to you, so other people probably aren't gonna talk as much. You have to make them talk, bro. You have to say something interesting. Maybe you should ask a question to the entire chat. Maybe somebody else will reply. How do you ask her to the dance? Bro, you literally just ask her. Literally. There doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be some huge thing. Like whatever you're doing in your head, you're making it a lot bigger than it is. You just ask her. Just say, hey, I really want you to go to the dance with me. Would you like to go? Only two things can happen. She says yes, cool. She says no. Oh well, bro, you can find someone else. I'm just listening because I'm driving, but what's up? What's up, bro? How's life? He said, oh, damn, you can drive. Bro, you're by far the youngest person in the chat. Everyone in the chat except you can drive. What in the recovery room is going on here? Good, still breathing. Me too, barely. You weren't in here earlier when I was talking about how sick I was the last couple of days. But I'm on the up and up now. I'm on the up and up. Rich Patrick, you 12 years old. You can't be cussing, bro. How am I feeling now? I'm like 75%. I'm pretty good. My app says my heart rate's back down to normal and my respiration rate's back down to normal, so I must not be that sick anymore. I didn't have the body aches today either, so I just been tired all day. I just been sleeping all day. So I think tomorrow will be the first day that I'm normal again. But that's just me guessing. I took it easy today. Just make sure I didn't overdo it. And tomorrow I'll get back to being my normal crazy self. Get back to boxing and stuff as long as nothing hurts. My big plan is I gotta find an influencer to beat up in 2025. That's my goal. I gotta take a fight before the end of 2025. And my real goal would be to go back to my old gym in Cali, in Colombia, and fight there. That would be good. You know what, Rich Patrick? I would love to fight Jake Paul, but he wouldn't fight me. For one, because we're too close to the same age and he only likes to fight old people. And for two, you know, especially with what he just did on Netflix, he makes so much money that he wouldn't fight someone that doesn't also bring that much money to the table, right? So he would look at me and say, this guy's not a multi-millionaire. I'm not fighting him. But I would love to fight Jake Paul. That would be amazing. I would kill him easily. It's part of my plans. I would like to make something like that happen. They do a lot of influencer fighting these days. So really, if I'm serious about it, what I actually have to do is become an influencer. But I hate that. I would never want to do that. But that's what I would need to do really to make it into that scene. I would have to take stuff like this more seriously so that people say, "Oh, this guy's an influencer. Now let's invite him to a fight." Did Mike just do it for the cash? I don't think he just did it for the cash. I think the cash was a huge factor, but I think you probably just missed my speech about aging. But I think aging is beautiful. I think getting old is beautiful, but I think sometimes your mind is so far away from your body. You just forget how much time is passing. So in your mind, you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm still 25," but you're not 25 anymore. And I think in his mind, he thought I was the heavyweight champion of the world. I can do this. But it's like, bro, that was 30 plus years ago. You're not, you're almost 60. You're a senior citizen, bro. Sorry. Like, that's not how time works. You can't just turn back the clocks. Like, your time's gone. Do I have a religion? Uh, true religion. True religion genes. I'm gonna bounce off, have a shower, and watch a movie. What movie you gonna watch, bro? I feel like you might not actually be 12. But then again, the comments you leave suggest that you could definitely be 12. No, we're not married. My wife is in the other room. Giselle, he doesn't know anybody in the chat, so he's just trying to connect dots. John Wick's dope. Well, have a good night, Rich. Rich Patrick. That is definitely 12 years old. We believe you. 4'10". You could just be short, bro. It means shaking my head, bro. You said you were gonna go watch a movie. It's your bedtime, bro. You're 12. All right, now the adults. We're alone with no little kids. What y'all up to, man? What kind of week have y'all been having? Rich, you said you were gonna take a shower and go watch a movie. It's time to go watch John Wick, bro. He said I take offense to that. What is Giselle doing? Oh, she's just deleting the messages so he takes a break. That's hilarious. Oh man, I'm gonna stay on until at least 10, y'all. But like I said, I'm low on energy because I've been recovering. Where's everybody? I don't know. Who is everybody? D's driving, Rob's driving. You know it's America. Everybody drives in America. Yes, it has been a long time. I've been super, super busy. That's what I was saying in the beginning of the stream. I knew what you meant, D. My YouTube friends? I don't know who that is, though. They're here. The only one that's not here, that's typically here, is Rolando. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rolando. Who's others, though? There's only a handful of people that are here every single time. And Rolando will probably show up. He'll probably show up right at the end and say, "How long have you been on?" That's what he does. You can't remember because they don't exist. You're making it up in your head. Do, 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 do. By the way, for anyone that cares, I ran the other day. That shit's crazy, bro. I haven't been able to do that in like 9 months. Well, let me see, when did I get my surgery? February 3rd. And it's November. Yeah, so it's been a little over 9 months. So, and when I say ran, I don't actually mean like full speed. I mean like literally the fact that I could run at all. It was more like a trot, a very, very slow jog, but you know, coming from where I came from, man, I was looking at my videos the other day and I was thinking about like those first weeks and months where like I couldn't even stand up, bro. That shit is crazy. I had to walk all slow every day to the bathroom and hope I didn't fall. Wow, man. Appreciate you, D. Yeah, man, I can't even say that was a rough recovery because I'm still going through it, but I mean, like, I'm past all of the very, very, very difficult things. Now it's more just like getting back to like athletic function, but yeah, that initial part of the recovery, man, that shit is crazy. I'm in this group on Facebook with like other people that it happens to. And whenever new members join and they tell their story, I'm like, damn, bro, it's day one for them. Like, they have no idea what they're in for. Like, people on day one asking, like, how soon will it be before I go back to work? And I'm like, you think about the wrong shit, bro. You ain't gonna be going to work anytime soon, bro. You need to be focused on how you gonna get to the toilet every day, how you gonna deal with pain, stuff like that. Like, they don't even know how long that process is about to be. And I feel really bad for them because a lot of them, like I said, they're thinking about going back to work and shit. At least I was chilling, bro. I was just in Colombia. So, like, for me, I had months to just chill out. Chill out. Chill out. The Glock is still out. Even though I am a boss and got papers to fill out. Oh, man, I miss doing... I used to keep my laptop open while I was doing the live stream on my phone, because for some reason on a laptop I can actually look at who is viewing the stream, and on my phone I can't. On my phone it tells me how many people are watching, but I can't actually see who they are. And on my laptop I used to be able to actually be like, oh, this person is still watching, this person is not. You didn't know I could see who's watching, or you didn't know I couldn't see who's watching? Which one? Or both? do, 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 do. Ooh, I know what you're thinking about. You're like, oh shit, I've been watching people's live streams and I thought they didn't know I was lurking. Yeah, they know you're watching yourself. You need 30 subscribers. You need 30 more subscribers for what? Yeah, Giselle, they know you're watching. You thought you've been lurking. You are not lurking. Weak ass lurking, bro. They know you're watching. Yeah, bro, they know. Unless they're doing it on their phone like me. But if they have another device like an iPad or something, then they can check. Yeah, that person that you're watching, they know you're watching. They're like, what? But why do you need 30 more subscribers though? For what purpose? To start doing live lessons. Oh, you gotta post stuff. Post videos. You probably could post like 2 videos and you'll get 30 subscribers. Post some post like a video that says like I'm so and so. I'm a master of bilingualism. I can teach you English and then tell about your business or something. Uh Giselle, have you ever seen Carlos Crazy? Carlos Crazy. Nah, he doesn't come in my live stream enough for you to recognize him probably. But he's a Colombian that lives in South Carolina. And he has a channel that he teaches English. So I don't know, maybe you guys could link up and do something that could help. Maybe you could. He does live streams all the time, so maybe you could be a guest on his live stream or something, and then I'm sure that alone will probably get you like, oh yeah, yeah, you definitely saw him with Mike. Yeah, that's how I originally met him through Mike, and then now we're just super cool. So yeah, he's a very cool dude. He's from where is he from? Choco? I don't remember where he's from. Yeah, I can ask him. He's a cool dude. If you just comment on his channel, he'll reply to you. But I can ask him though. I'll ask him if you remind me when I get off of here. I'll ask him. Well, you don't have a you won't have a place on Mike's channel. Mike's channel is like I guess he could find a way to squeeze you in. You can come on my channel if you want to. We can do a podcast on bilingualism. We could do, you know what we could do? We could do a conversation about what is it that we always talk about? Not like the usefulness of words, but how different um, formal languages from academic languages from colloquial speech. I'm creating a whole platform to teach Spanish. Yeah, but Mike's channel is like kind of specific. That's why his channel does well because it's so specific. Uh, and that's why I don't have as many subscribers. I truly believe that if I only posted stuff about learning Spanish, like if I did like Spanish lessons, this my channel is only Spanish, I would grow more. But I just refuse to do that. I just don't want to. I just don't care enough. I like posting whatever I want to post. Sometimes I want to post boxing. Sometimes I want to post pull-ups. Sometimes I want to post Spanish, English, or whatever. Sometimes I do I did a podcast with a guy that I trained. He's really cool. He relapsed, and we did a podcast about how he was 10 years sober, and he relapsed, and he's fighting that again. I like doing stuff like that. I don't want to make a different channel for every single subject in my life. Like, I just want to talk about everything. And if that means I have less subscribers, that's fine with me. But like I said, Mike's channel is very specific. He usually talks to people that are learning Spanish and talks to them about their journey. Occasionally, he does talk to native speakers. So that's why I said he might be able to find a place for you on his channel. Okay, so let's do it about online education and online learning. We could do that. We'll have to talk about it. Most of my conversations that I have on my channel are very non-structured, but they're usually not very academic either. So if we're gonna have an academic conversation, we might as well structure it and just have some topics that we're gonna touch on. Maybe for that one, I think I would actually make a post about that. I think I will make a post and say that we're gonna do a video and give people a chance to maybe ask questions that we could address in the video. Because you're not a normal person in that sense. You're not just like some random person that's in like their first year of learning another language or something. Like this is your education. So I feel like we might as well just go big if we're gonna do it. Rob says do it. Yeah, we'll make it happen. I'm never available. No, I'm available. I'm just only available at certain times for certain things. Like I'm not available all day to teach, or I'm not available all day to train people. But that doesn't mean that I'm not available to do a 1 hour video call. Especially if I plan it. If you told me today, oh, let's do a video call on Friday at 4, I would say, okay, let me put this in for Friday at 4. Now, what happens is people schedule stuff with me and they say, oh, by the way, can we do this at 5? And I say, no, we cannot because you told me Friday at 4. And I was planning to take a nap at 5 right after that was done. And I planned something at 6 for after my nap. And I'm not going to ruin my whole day because you want to change an hour. And so I was like, let's just do it another day. People don't like that, but I like my things the way I like them, you know. If I plan to take a nap, that nap is a part of my day. Some people would be like, just don't take a nap. No, just don't fuck up the original time that we had. I plan to take my nap at this time because I want to take it. Naps are a big part of my life. It's how I stay sane. That's why I'm so chill, bro. I'm never stressed out because I'm like, I just woke up from a nap or I'm about to take a nap. Why would I be stressed? Chilling. It's one of the keys to life right there. When people say they don't take naps, I'm like, damn, bro, like, that doesn't sound healthy. I get off work, I lay in the bed and just crash. I work out, I take a shower, I crash. What else? I get off a live stream, I lay in the bed, I crash, bro. After I do anything, I'm like, I need to recover from this. But yeah, G, so you know what? You tell me your schedule and I will fit you in. Or I'll fit myself into your schedule. For the moment, I'm pretty available in the afternoons. It depends. Next week might not be the case. I'm about to start a new job. So don't know what that's gonna be like exactly. But for this coming week, I'll be pretty free. Almost on vacation. Cool. Well, like I said, we will come up with some talking points. We'll make a little like a flyer for the video. I'll post it on the community tab. Like maybe a week in advance or something. Like if you want to do it this week, then like tomorrow I need to post something that says me and Giselle are gonna have a conversation on Friday. Is there anything that you would like to know about online learning? Spanish, English, whatever. Wait, when you said you're about to start posting lessons, live lessons, are they gonna be English lessons or Spanish lessons? That's important. Both. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Yeah. That's basically what Carlos does. That's what I said. That's what I said. You and Carlos would y'all would link well because he does English and Spanish. He has uh do I follow? Yeah, I follow his English channel too. But yeah, he has both. I actually did a video with Carlos a long time ago. It's been a really long time, but I did a video with Carlos too. Yeah, man, I'm starting a new job. It's crazy because I'm gonna start this job and then I'm gonna be taking another job in early 2025. What happened was this is this is personal, but um, I the job that I used to work coaching um, military members, right? I was looking to do that job again. I hit them up, and they're like, like the spot that you're in, like they don't even have that there. And I'm like, okay, it's a huge military base. I figured they had it. And then they hit me up, and they're like, yo, it's about to actually be there soon. They didn't tell me what soon was. So I said, okay, cool. I had just got back to the States. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I hit them up. I don't really have to do much because I worked for them before. I'm like in the interview, and she's like, yeah, so like June 2025 at the latest. And she's like, maybe May and she's like, April, May. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not soon at all. So I'm like, oh, I'm thinking this is a job that I'm gonna start working soon, not in June of 2025. Like that's when the contract starts. I'm like, all right, I need to look for a different job then. So I go through the works and get this other coaching job. They take forever to hit me back and tell me that I'm gonna start. I had to go through all this, federal stuff because it's that job's for the government too. So I go through all the fingerprint and all this federal stuff. And by the time I really start working this job, like this other job that starts in June of 2025, they hit me back again and they said, even though that starts in June of 2025, we're gonna start contracting in January and we're gonna start getting things ready in January for June. And so I'm like, so I'm gonna start working this job and I'm gonna have to leave to go to this other job in January. So that's gonna be awkward. But it is what it is. Can I be back? I thought you were gonna go watch John Wick, bro. I have a shower, but I'll leave. You can do whatever you want, bro. You're the one that said you were gonna take a shower and watch John Wick. What type of work do I do? I'm a strength and conditioning coach by trade. So I do stuff outside of that sometimes. Like technically, so the position that I actually start in June of 2025, that's a strength and conditioning position for the military. But this job that I'm technically taking like next week is not actually strength and conditioning. I think the actual title is like fitness specialist. It's not actually strength and conditioning per se. But that's just how it is in like the fitness industry. Like you could be a strength and conditioning coach and someone could hire you to be a personal trainer or something on this side of it. Oh yeah, D. What I do is I like having. Here's the thing about being your own boss, bro. It's cool. Like I said, like when I was in Colombia, I just lived off of my online training. The thing about that is you are your own boss, but you're also like the person that takes the hit on anything. Like if I have 50 clients, right? Which I usually try not to take more than 30. I don't like giving people bad product. So I want people to really get to be able to contact me whenever, whatever. If I have 30 clients, my money's good. If the most random shit ever happens and 20 of them are like, I can't continue, I have 10 clients. My income takes a huge drop off, bro. All of that's on me. I'm the one that chose to not be employed by someone and do it myself. And so I have to hustle to get 20 more people. I have to try to fix all of those connections. I have to do this, that, and the other. So what I like to do is to work for an employer like the government. You know what I mean? I work on a contract. If I get 60K, 80K, 100K as my base salary, then all of my online clients, it's like I can really do the work passionately and I'm not like desperate like for their money per se. You know what I mean? Like, and I can even give people discounts. You know what I mean? Like I give a lot of like college students and young dudes discounts just because I can, because that's not my primary source of income. It could be, you know what I mean? When I was in Colombia, it was, but when I'm at home, it's not. So it's not like I have to be like, yo, man, this is how I make my money. I can't hook you up. I can hook you up because it's a secondary income. Now, if you got money, I think you should pay. But like I said, sometimes it's like 18-year-old dudes looking up to me or some shit, man. They want help. I don't want to be like, hey, man, price is the price. And I'd say, hey, all right, man, I'll work with you, you know? And that's literally why I started in the first place. 'Cause I started doing online training when I worked at a commercial gym. And it wasn't to make more money. It was just that I had lots of people on Instagram because I have a lot of Instagram followers and they'll be in different places and they'll be like, oh man, I wish you could write me a program. I wish you could do this. And I'll be like, I can. Like, I'll just send you a document. But then I had so many people that I was sending documents to that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get on the app and like aggregate all this shit. Then I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a website. And I just started doing all this shit. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna like advertise it as my shit. So I started doing it. It's been going for like what, 8 years now, 7 years. It's been a while. I get I get a lot of money, man, that way. But like I said, it's not because I force it or that I need. Like, bro, honestly, I don't even advertise it that much. Like, people just know that I do it and they tell their friends after they get done with it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Um, But yeah, I got lots of people that'll be like, bro, you know, if you actually advertise this more, you'll get more clients and stuff. And I just be like, I don't actually want more clients. Like, I just want to be able to help the people that really reach out to me. Like, I want to be able to be there for them. And like I said, my clients have 24/7 access to me. Like the way that WhatsApp group is, where people just ask a question, I don't put like limiting hours on it or nothing like that. It's the same thing for my personal training clients. Like, bro, sometimes I'm on these live streams, you can't see it, but I just get like video, video, video. It's like my clients sending me their squats and deadlifts and shit, and they're like, yo, I don't know why this one was so hard, blah, blah, blah. When I get off the live stream, I hit them back and I'll be like, oh, you can fix your position here and you can do this and this. But that's why I don't take more than 30. Because if you have like 60, 70 clients, like, yeah, the money will be good, but you're gonna be doing BS replies. You're not gonna watch 70 people's videos in a day. Like, you're gonna be just replying to some of them like, oh, to keep up the good work. But I actually watch all my clients' videos. Sometimes I'll be like, I like call out certain stuff that they do in the video. They be like, oh, you really be watching this shit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, I really be watching it. So, like I said, yeah, I enjoy coaching. And so I don't ever want I won't ever say I got like stressed out by it in Colombia because of the exchange rate. But if it was my sole income here, there would be times where it would stress me out because I'll be like, dude, if I don't have this many clients this month, like between paying the mortgage and this, it would stress me out. And I don't want it to be that because, like I said, I want my coaching to be because I want to do it and not because I need money. You know what I mean? So that was a lot of rambling. I don't know how much of that made sense. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. I've been on here for an hour. I'll try to go to 10:15 at least. Feel that. Yeah, man. What's new? Um, Not much. My life is my life. My life be like, ooh. Um, yeah, like I said, I can't really say too much is new. I think it's dope that you want to do almost everything the right way. You're gonna have some good karma coming back your way. Yeah, man, that's really the only way I know, man. Like, there's been a bunch of times I could have got over on people and like made money. Like even like I said to this day, I'm connected to people that make a lot of money doing the same thing that I do. And they're just like, bro, if you just do this. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, bro. Like, I don't want to do that just to make money. Like, it's just not worth it for me. It's just not worth it. I do believe in doing things the right way. I'm a correct guy. And I just I think people can sense that, and I can sense that back with other people, bro. Like, I can see fakeness from 1,000 miles away, bro. Like, I know when people are in something for the right reasons and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I that's what I do. So when people, especially if they're in the same field as me, I definitely know if it's BS. But even the other stuff, I can just tell. I can look at people. I can watch how they move, and I'm like, this guy's a salesman, bro. Like, he's not in it because he's in it. He's in it for money. And that's cool. Some people, you know what I mean? You gotta get your money. You gotta pay your bills. But that's just not how I move. That's not how I move. Did I help you out with that information? No, I didn't. I never finished it. I think I had started getting sick around that time or something. Something stopped me from doing it. Or I just got to a dead end. Some people are dead ends. Some people don't have anything interesting going on. You think they do, and they just don't. What's new in y'all's life, though, man? What y'all got going on? If I'm gonna re-dye my beard, I gotta do it before I start working. That way, they just think like, maybe his beard's just like that. I can't pull up with a black beard and the next day have like a different color beard. They're gonna be like, yo, what the? It looks good, but I want to dye it anyways. I don't actually care if it looks good or not. I just be wanting to do stuff, and I just do it. Sometimes I grow my hair out. Sometimes I shave it. Sometimes I leave my beard. Sometimes I dye it. You have added some weight. Do you know that's a rude thing to say? Uh, that's an extremely rude thing to say. I know it's not to Latinos, but to Americans, that's a get you kicked out the house thing. But I have not. I have not gained any weight. That's your imagination. It's probably just because my beard is unruly. It's probably making my face shape look different. Giselle, you can't. That's like, well, actually, I can't even compare that to something else because we have like old traditions where it's like, oh, you shouldn't ask a woman her age, but it's not actually rude to ask a woman her age. People just say that, but they're not gonna actually get offended. If you tell someone that they gain weight in America, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. The only people that can get away with saying that is like your close family, but even then, people talk shit about their close family. Like my bitch ass auntie always bringing up the fact that I gained weight. How about she talk about the fact that both of her husbands left her? How about that? And they be saying that shit in the room all quiet. I'm like, you should have told her that when she told you getting fat. But that's definitely a no-go in the United States. Unless there's a small exception. Maybe if you know someone's been trying to gain weight, then yeah. Well, you so you're Colombian, so it's different. You guys, I noticed when I lived over there that y'all don't. Y'all can't even comprehend the things that happen in America. Like, you'll get fired for so much of the shit that y'all say over there that like that shit will not fly in America at all. Not even close. You will lose your job hella quick. Talking about weight, that's an HR report instantly. Instantly. I'd be like that rude friend who has no filter. I don't have no friends like that. I stopped talking to people like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not normal. I don't tolerate stuff that I don't like. I'm just like, nah, bro. Some people are like, oh, they're just like that. They could just be like that somewhere else, bro. Nah. Even my own mama, bro. I be having to tell my mama, like, I don't care how you talk to the other kids. Don't talk to me like that. I don't like it. So I always let it be known, though. I never cut people off for one thing or two things. I say, hey, I don't like this. Just don't do it with me. If they keep doing it, then I stop talking to them. But you know, some people think just they can just do whatever. Like, and they can. You can do whatever you want in your own life. But I got my own boundaries, and like I said, if I don't like something, I don't deal with it. D said, bro, you feel me? You feel me? I think one should be able to speak. All those are just standards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should be able to just say whatever you want to say because some stuff just doesn't need to be said. You know, I could say, I don't think you look as good as you think you look, but why did I say that though? Like, that's unnecessary. You know what I mean? I don't need to talk about your looks if you didn't ask. It's just not necessary. That's stuff, but that's, you know, cultures and traditions. That's stuff that we learn here as kids. Kids have no filter. I expect adults to have filters. You know, kids look at a 50-year-old woman's face and say, you're old. I expect an adult not to do that. I expect a 25-year-old to know that you don't look at a 50-year-old woman and say, wow, you really look 50 years old. That's rude. There's no need to say that. She probably knows that she's 50 years old, you know? So, yeah, I mean, you could call it a reality check, but it's not your business to give me a reality check. I didn't ask you for a reality check. So that's the whole point. Kids do that, but that's what I'm saying. They have to learn to not do that. I think everyone should respect boundaries and know how far each person is comfortable to go. Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, you can only know someone's boundaries when they put them in place. I don't expect you to know that I don't like X, Y, and Z because you don't know me, you know? But if I tell you I don't like X, Y, and Z and you do X, Y, and Z, that's stepping on me. So now I gotta push you away. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's immature. I don't even want to call it immature, but I do think it's in some way a lack of maturity to push push someone away because they cross your boundaries if you don't tell them that that's a boundary. You know what I mean? What is that? What is what? You didn't say what it was. You just said what is that? X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. It's like X, Y, cosa. X, Y, and Z. That's how we say examples in America. Well, that's one of the ways that we say it. There's a bunch of ways you can say it actually, but yeah, yeah. That's a little bit different, but you're on the right path. But I could say like, oh, Giselle told me X, Y, and Z, and blah blah blah. It's like that. It's kind of like that. It's a fake example. It's an example without actually giving an example. I could have said, if I tell you I don't like you talking about my hair and you talk about my hair, that's crossing my boundary. But instead, I say, if I say X, Y, and Z, it's just okay. You got it, cool. But yeah, but yeah, boundaries are tough for some people, man. Especially if they didn't grow up with boundaries. Some people grew up in households where they didn't have boundaries. Like my parents are really good about letting us set boundaries. I was allowed to ask questions to my parents. Lots of people can't ask their parents questions. I can ask my parents questions. I can say that I didn't like stuff. Now, did they always care? Not all the time, but I was allowed to express it. Sometimes it was still like you live in my house, uh, and and you gonna follow my rules. But I was allowed to express my boundaries. I was allowed to tell my parents that things hurt my feelings if they said it or this, that, and the other. You know, um, but some people don't grow up like that, and you know, so a lot of it is cultural, but a lot of it is still how you grow up because um there's lots of people that come from, like, I have lots of friends that come from Latin America that say that they always wanted to express that to people, but it's so accepted there that they're like, I don't want to be a crybaby. I don't want to be this. So they just keep it in. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't bother them. You know what I mean? So everyone around them is saying, oh, it's just cultural. It's just cultural. And it very well could be. But at one point in time, it was also cultural to call black people names. It was cultural to call black people this, to treat black people a certain way. So something being cultural doesn't necessarily make it okay. That doesn't mean it's evil. It just means that's what everyone's doing. Uh, you know, sometimes, sometimes I've seen people get offended if someone asks them, "How are you?" I've never heard of that in my life, but I'm sure someone's offended by it. Or now people get offended if you call them madam. Probably because that's a word from the 1920s. Or unless you meant to type ma'am. But I mean, that's another example of something that's cultural. I mean, yeah, if you say madam, if you say madam, people are probably gonna get offended because they think you're talking shit, because nobody says madam. Hold on. Sorry, I had to reply to a text. That is dope. I asserted my boundaries as a teenager. My household very much do as I say and not as I do. That's a lot of households, man. Yeah, man. It's French. Yeah, but yeah, those are two different words in America. if I'm sure it comes from French, but Saying ma'am and saying madam, very, very different in America. But yeah, I mean, I'm from the South. We say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. You know, up north, I didn't say it. Like I said, I respect people's boundaries. I know when I lived in Washington, they don't do that. So, you know, instantly I adjusted. People would say, "Oh, please don't call me ma'am." I said, "Okay." I don't know what else to call you, but okay. So it didn't take long. I figured it out. People don't like you to hold the door open there. They don't like you to call them ma'am. That's fine. It don't bother me. There's less work for me, but for me, it's normal to call people ma'am, sir. Don't hold the door. Nah, they be tripping, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like Washington and Oregon are like home of like extreme liberalism and feminism. So, chivalry is all of that shit is based on men being stronger and taking care of women, you know? So you hold the door open for a random woman, that's almost disrespectful because it's like, oh, you think I couldn't open the door for myself? You think I need this, 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 this. So yeah, Washington is totally different from Texas. Axel, you weird. That's disgusting. Why would you say that in the chat? Like some women get mad when they try to help them carry stuff. Yeah, that was Axel. She's from Washington. Home of feminism. Yeah, exactly. You think I'm weak. Bruh, actually used to be fighting with me to pay for the fucking date. She would be trying to pay with her own car, like about to wrestle me and shit. I'm like, bro, let me pay for the fucking food. What are you doing? But that's just how different shit is, bro. In the South, it's just, those gender roles are still hella defined down here and they're not up north. And I mean, like, really, universally, that shit is changing because of the internet. You see, you see lots of, uh, well, I don't know. Actually, things are like starting to also like reverse. Women are like getting tired of feminism now, and they're like, they want dudes to pay for everything again, and they're like, man, I shouldn't have to do shit. Like, what happened to traditional women? Motherfuckers tired of working now with this inflation. They're like, yeah, it's not worth it, bro. I'm trying to go back to washing dishes. I know I'm old, but I can still carry a package. Yeah, that shit sound good till it's hard. One day, I'm like, damn, I wish I had someone carry this package for me. Feminism is whack. I'm telling everybody in Washington you said that. That's why America is trash, bro. It's a capitalist hellscape. It's like you want to consume, but you're like, also, I don't want to be a part of this garbage. It's not really trash, but it is at the same time. Like, honestly, man, I love consuming, man. I love buying shit on Amazon. I love just spending money for no fucking reason. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to get away from all of this shit, bro. Like, what is the purpose of spending money all the time? Like, we're just working and spending money. Like, bro, this shit is garbage. Yes, consumption. But yeah. Yeah, everything has its pros and cons, man. Like Colombia was cool, but I couldn't get on Amazon and get shit at my front door the same fucking day. That shit was hurting my soul, bro. I was like, man, these motherfuckers in the 1930s, bro. can't order some shit to my door right now, bro, from Amazon? That's crazy. I get on Amazon right now, bro. That shit'll be at my door at 3 a.m. Jeff Bezos be putting them motherfuckers to work. Yeah, that shit mad funny because I be the main one posting articles on Twitter like Jeff Bezos is a slave worker. He does not care about his workers. They have to pee in bottles because they can't take breaks. I'll be on Amazon right after I post that article like, oh yeah, I need aloe vera. I need this and I need that shit by 3 a.m., bro. I don't give a fuck about your family. That shit needs to be at my door. I practice feminism every day. I'm a single mom. I'm sorry, I was laughing at Axe's comment that said you're rude, not that you're a single mom. I don't know if that's practicing feminism, but I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, I like Amazon packages. And that shit's crazy because, like, I just remember being a kid, like, ordering shit out of East Bay. And, like, all of these magazines, bro, you had to cut that shit out. You had to mail it to them. And then, like, that shit took a long time to get to them. And then you had to wait for that shit to pull up to you. Like, I ordered some shoes. They don't come to your house for like 6 to 8 weeks, bro. You get a package 8 weeks. Oh my God, that was so fast. I thought I wasn't going to get it till Christmas. Now, bro, I ordered some, bro. I told Axel the other day I ordered some shit on Amazon. It was supposed to be the same day. They said my shit was coming tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck? What you mean it's coming tomorrow, bro? Like, I was so mad, bro. I'm like, what country are we in, bro? Like, are we in a third world country? Like, why are you coming tomorrow with my shit when I hit same day on there, bro? What do I even pay the membership for? East Bay, yeah, dog. You old if you remember that. You just showed your age with that one, my boy. Yeah, man. I still remember I ordered some jump soles out of that hoe, bro. I knew I was about to be Vince Carter in this bitch. I was like, I was wearing them motherfucking jump soles everywhere, bro. I was like, I don't know why I believe everything my damn dad said, bro. He said, you wear these, your calf's gonna be so strong, you gonna be able to just jump anywhere. And I was like, hell yeah. He like, just wear them all day. But my goddamn calves were so sore. Here people wait like a month. Oh, that's the ghetto. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I remember I'll be in Colombia and I'll like I don't know what to think about that shit, but that was literally the if I had like a personal con, that was my only con. I'm an Amazon dude. I like getting shit the same day. So for me, that was very uncomfortable. Even like products that I would normally buy, like sometimes the mailman will be getting fucking lost. Like I remember I bought actually what did I buy that one time where that shit just kept oh, it was when I had bought your shit actually. I think I had bought you some hair products. Motherfucking mailman just kept saying he couldn't find it. I'm like, bro, you live here. What are you talking about, bro? Like they kept having like redelivery, redelivery. I had to put mad specific instructions like, oh, you go past this, then you go down this alley. I'm like, bro, like this shouldn't be this difficult. Yeah, dog, we're hella spoiled in the States. It's that's why like yeah, a lot of people be talking shit about the States, but I be like, hey, you ain't gonna go live nowhere else. Now, people that were born in other places, they can come visit here and they can go back to their homes and it's not as bad. But if you were born here, you ain't gonna go like you can go somewhere for a time, but it's really hard to adjust somewhere else. Like even the fact that like in other places, like they be like, don't put the toilet paper in the toilet. Like, bitch, that's what the toilet is for. What are you talking about? They're like, oh, you gotta clog up the sewers. I'm like, dog, how's your sewer so weak that it can't handle fucking paper, bro? No disrespect to their sewers, but I'm just saying that's crazy, bro. They call me from Domino's every time I order a pizza. That's insane. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, actually, now that you said that, that's another thing that would piss me off. The fucking rappies. I'm like, bro, you don't know how to look at a GPS? Like, I literally put all the instructions on there. If you type the shit into your GPS, it should take you right to our house. Like, I don't understand. They got bright ass letters, and they just be like, it says I'm here. And I'm like, well, you're not here, bro, because I'm standing outside. So what are you talking about? They be like 3 blocks over. And I'm like, yo, are Colombian GPSs broke or something? Like, I don't understand. Every single day, the rappies will be lost. But now that you just said that, that makes me feel better. Because me and Axel thought we were doing something wrong. Like, for a little bit, we thought we were doing something wrong. But then there will be ones that would get it exactly right. So we'll be like, nah, it's not us. Because some people are finding it easily, like without any problems. So here, our GPS is so precise. Like when you use Uber Eats and shit, that's the cool thing too. I actually would have to meet the Rappies because it's Colombia, and if you leave some shit outside, it's gonna get taken. But here, I put on the Uber Eats. I say, do not ring my fucking doorbell. Put the food on the porch. I will see it on my camera. I will come get it when I feel like it. They leave it on the porch. They drive away. I don't even think you can do that in Colombia because they gotta have the. No, you can't do it because y'all gotta have a code because y'all steal so much. Y'all gotta confirm the code. That's another thing that'll piss me off. I always forget the code and I'm looking at my phone like, they snatched the Rappy, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's so many things. There's so many little things like that that I don't really mind. Like I loved my time in Colombia, and if I was not married, I would go back. I would live there. It was cool, but there was definitely stuff like that where I'll be like, bro, like, how's there just so much theft here, bro? Like, everything is you have to watch out because someone might steal your shit. Or they don't do this because they'll steal it. They'll do this, they steal, you know? Like, I could go outside right now and just, I could leave my phone on my porch. I could leave my phone on my porch and go run for an hour and come back and my phone will still be on my porch. First of all, somebody would think it was a trap, so they wouldn't even do it. But second of all, people don't steal like that. Axel said, boo. My father put plants outside and they took them. Ah. Not in this neighborhood. But actually, that's really my point, though, because I'm not saying that this is true. I'm not saying that there's no areas in Colombia that are okay. But I bet you, like in my neighborhood, if you asked everyone in the neighborhood, could you walk with your phone out? Could you do whatever? They'll say, yeah, you good. This is just hella safe neighborhood. It don't matter where we were in Colombia. It could look so fucking nice. It could be nice. It could be mad people outside. People be like, no. This place is dangerous too. It looks nicer, but that means there's more thieves here because it's nicer. And I'm like, so is this shit worse than the hood or is it better than the hood? Like, if the hood is bad, but you telling me there's more thieves here because there's more money here, it's nicer here. I'm like, then where the fuck can we go and be chill, bro? But in my neighborhood, like around here, bro, I could go outside right now, 10:30 p.m. I could go do my live stream outside in the middle of the street. Nothing would happen. Nothing. There's not even people outside for something to happen. But if there was people outside, they would walk past me and say, what's up? Exactly, Giselle. That's my point. There is nowhere, not even in the best places, do people feel safe, which is crazy. in our regular places, we feel safe, even if we're not. Like, you feel safe. In the really nice places, you feel untouchable. So that's something that is, it's a deep trauma in Latin people. Because sometimes I just would not feel like, yeah, like we'll be certain places and we'll be like, hey, don't leave your phone out. And I'm like, bro, there's not even anybody over here. Like, if somebody can run up and take my phone this fast, they might deserve to have that shit. I would just be impressed with their speed. I'd be like, you know what, you deserve it, bro, here. But like, yeah, man, here, like that's why, like, I don't really judge Colombians and people in Latin America that say, I messed up and I got robbed. I don't victim blame them. But here, I be victim blaming people because I'm like, bro, like you had to just go to a really bad place. Like, what were you doing over there at 3 o'clock in the morning to get robbed? Like, that's not a normal place to be at. If you were like in my neighborhood, I could go to this gas station over here at 3 a.m. I've done it. I did it the other day before I went to Dallas. I went at 3 a.m. I didn't even close the door when I got gas. Like, I didn't even take, like, I left my phone in the car and everything. Because I just know nobody's about to pull up on me in my neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just not going to happen. Not like I'm a mafia boss or something. It's just a good neighborhood. So, yeah, it's a safe neighborhood. And I think lots of Latin people can't even understand that exists because their whole lives they've been in every single place they've been in. They're like, I gotta guard my phone. I gotta do this. I gotta protect this. I don't ever have to do that shit. Yeah, but that's a deep trauma that Latin people have. Funeral houses close at 11 p.m. Yeah, everyone has their own traumas. We got mass shooting traumas, You're not gonna get robbed, but you might randomly get killed at school. Somebody might have a bad day at work and come and kill everybody in the office, little stuff like that. We know Giselle. We lived right in front of a funeral home, and them motherfuckers would be all night. I got hella videos on my phone of like at the end of those processions when they would send people home and they would be all drunk and ready to fight and shit. But yeah, that American trauma is different. We got different problems. Different problems. Most of our problems are gun related, to be honest. Guns and no medical insurance. Yo, Giselle, I was trying to explain to Stephanie that like hella Americans don't have medical insurance, and like she just like could not comprehend what I was saying. And I was just like, yeah, it's America. Like, we're so anti-socialism, anti-communism that we can't have shit over here, bro. She was like, what do you do if you get sick, if you get this? I'm like, nothing. Think I'm gonna go to the fucking hospital because I'm sick, bro? That's insane. Breezy. What happens? Nothing happens. You deal with it. That's just how it works. That's being American. I took my sister to the hospital the other day, man. She got a little bit of medication, and they said that'll be $3,000. How will you be paying for that today? And I was like, 3,000 fucking dollars? You're not even dying or nothing, bro. Like, hell no. Nah. That's like I'm gonna have to pass out, and someone would have to force me to go to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. No way. I was showing her because it's that. Oh, I don't wanna put her business out there, but I was showing her the cost of like chemotherapy treatments and stuff like that. And I was telling her how many people can't get certain treatments because of how much it costs. And I was showing her, and she was like $80,000. And I was like, that ain't even for the whole treatment. That's just to start. Like that's why people just die here. You cannot pay a monthly fee. Here's the thing, you can, but it's always like employer dependent, right? Um, and a lot of people just don't want to pay it because it's so high. Like I'm trying to think how much my shit was, but my shit was so fucking high in my last check. I was like, bro, I don't even go to the hospital that much. I want to cancel this shit. Um, and the other thing too is like you will pay all of that shit into your insurance, and you'll go to the hospital, and they'll be like, "This isn't covered on your insurance." And I'll be like, "What the fuck do I have insurance for then? They're just taking my money for no reason." Yeah, 10% out of your salary is not that bad. And do they force you to do that, or is that optional? Oh, see, that's the difference. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ours is not. They don't force us, so people just don't do it. Most people try to figure it out when they have kids because you have kids, but um, yeah, I mean, this is obviously this is probably sounds hella irresponsible, but most of my life I have not paid for medical insurance. I was like, fuck that. At my last job, I did, but hey, bro, hell no, this shit. Like, if I pull up the prices right now, if I pull that shit up, you'll just be like, what the fuck? If you're unemployed, the government pays for it. See, that's what I'm talking about. America would never do that shit. You get punished for being unemployed. You're like, bitch, you should have fucking had a job and had medical insurance. Giselle, have you ever seen John Q? Oh, I asked Stephanie this and she didn't recognize John Q. She said it's called something else in Spanish. It's called like La Situación or Las Situaciones or something like that. But it's Denzel Washington when his son has the heart condition and he holds everybody in the hospital hostage. What was that the movie I immediately thought about? Because that's the American experience right there. That's why the movie was so good. Because we're like, yeah, yeah, bro. Like, hey, if that's what I gotta do, I'm gonna do that shit for my son, boy. But yeah, man, the fact that that movie even exists, like, that can only exist because it's a real situation, basically. Yeah, just so you're not getting no doctor to come to your house in the United States. If a doctor come to your house in the United States, you must be fucking Donald Trump or something. If a doctor came to my house, I would assume that I was gonna die. Yeah, even still, I'll be like, "Why are you here, bro? You putting unnecessary stress on my family because this bill is about to be crazy." You grow up, you understand just how fucked up life is. Yeah, yeah, man. And unfortunately, a lot of that stuff doesn't touch us until it does. You know what I mean? So, you think, oh, that shit's not my problem, bro, or like that shit'll never happen to me, and then it happens to you, and then you're like, bro, our country is fucked up, bro. Yeah, G. So after I got hurt, I started actually paying for insurance while I was there, and that shit was so cheap. I just couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe how cheap it was, and I was like, "What? We get all of this stuff covered for this little bit of money?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What?" And it was the same kind of thing. Doctor's visits. Oh, if you need this, if you need this, it's all covered. And I'm like, "Yo, this is amazing." Honestly, I was even thinking like probably not, but I was thinking when I started working again, I was like, I should just continually pay Colombian insurance on the side so that if anything ever happens to me, I could fly to Colombia and get help instead of like having to do it here. It's not that crazy, but I'm just not trying to pay that money every month. But it's not a bad idea. I thought about the dental too. I thought about that because my friend, that he used to do that. He would just come over just to get dental exams and cleanings and stuff like that. Yeah, you do that shit here, money, big time money, crazy, very very crazy. Fishing a tooth. I'm guessing that's supposed to say filling, but yeah, the last time I got a root canal and a filling, that shit was like $4,000 or something. And I was like, I will never be coming back here again. I don't care what happens to my teeth. And they actually did. They told me I needed to finish something with this back tooth. I never did. San Andres, that's where I need to go. Maybe. Someone told me to go somewhere else. They said don't go to San Andres because it's too like touristy now. They said there was another island. It was one of my students. They told me to go to a different island. I saved it somewhere. I gotta look it up. That's my next plan. That's gonna be my next vacation. First we gotta go to Guatemala. No, it wasn't Panama. It was still Colombia. It was just but I'm gonna mark that one too. I'm gonna look at that. I need to start traveling more, man. I need to start traveling more. 15 days. Was it expensive though? I heard Panama is like relatively expensive. Very Americanized, which is cool. Nah. Mm. More expensive than Colombia, I imagine. You're rich though. You're a millionaire. It's different for you. I'm talking about for us poor people. Oh, you stay with friends. That helps. That helps. Yeah, I would like to go to Panama. I've never been there before. A boat. All right, I'm getting off here at 11, no matter what. So I'm just telling y'all that right now. 16 minutes. 11 o'clock, I'm outie. Audi 5000. I'm not really a fan of boats. I like having my feet on the ground, you feel me? But I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. See you in the group chat, homies. thought you'd be dizzy. What, do you get seasick or what? I don't get seasick. I just don't like being on boats. One time we went whale watching, me and Axa, and we went like 3 hours into the fucking ocean, and I was like, man, if this shit cracks right now, we just crash, I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do. That's what I thought. We had life jackets, and I still was just like, bro, this shit, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna die. There's whales out here. You hated the toilet? Why did you hate the toilet? Did you fall off of the toilet because the boat was moving or what? It worked awkwardly? Like to flush it or what? Oh, you have to pump it. That's weird. Yeah, that is super weird. Can't lie, that's pretty weird. I probably wouldn't have liked it either. Ew. Too much information. I don't want to know any more about the toilets. I don't like toilets. Gross. That's exactly why I'm not gonna go on a boat. You just sold me right there. You sold me on not going. Thanks a lot. Oh. All right. Well, if you're getting off, I'm gonna just get off too, cause everyone is gone. So, peace. See y'all next time.